That is the glass walkway done. Ah, she's beautiful. We can see the promiscuous land. Well, at least the beacon for it. That's exactly what I wanted. Hello and welcome to Subnautica. Here we are, back at the mountain base. We are at the tube station above the ground level here, at the sort of center level where the actual base scaffolding begins. So we've got a series of tubes and ladders. Just way too many bulbo saplings here than we'll ever need. The next sort of tube station up here. I want to make this all glass. I may have to do it via windows rather than via glass compartments, because otherwise I'd have to like remove these and that's going to be a nightmare. It requires the same amount of glass because this will have a window on either side, but I'm assuming these are just like glass all the way around. I kind of want the glass all the way around now that I'm thinking about it. I want the full glass because I want to be able to look down and look up. It's got to be, no, it's got to be all glass, not just windows. Scratch that. So we've got to go looking for quartz so we can get glass. This is the scaffolding for the start of the base. We are at the sort of base level that we want to be at. We're going to build up. I'm not quite sure how we do that yet, but I'm going to figure it out as we go. We're going to go on a hunt for lots of quartz, 2 pieces of lead because this isn't completed. And we're going to start building something here. I might need a large room. So I'm going to have to figure out how to make plasteel ingots if I want to make large rooms. But quartz will be the first thing. I probably want to make a beacon so that I can mark the Holy Land, the Promised Land, the red grass biome, which everyone so adores. And then I want to go and just get a bunch of quartz and come back. Okay, so how do I make a plasteel ingot? Titanium ingot and lithium. Okay, well we have lots of lithium, so that's not a problem. I haven't collected any, but there's heaps down in the caves. Titanium is, it's a 10 to 2 situation. So essentially a plasteel ingot requires 10 titanium and 2 lithium. And how many does it require to build one of these? 2. So we need 20 titanium and 4 lithium to be able to make a large room. So that's fine. Alright, there we go. Let's get a beacon. Alright, which way to the red grass biome? I think it's this way. I just remembered what I said I was going to do at the end of last stream. Like, I said I was going to do it during the last stream, and that I was going... meaning that I was going to do it at the start of this stream. I was going to build the Seamoth. I should really do that, because that will make this whole process a lot quicker. I'm going to put down the beacon and I'm going to find the quartz first. And then I'm going to go and get whatever is required for the Seamoth. I already have lube for unrelated reasons. Just don't ask about that. I have a titanium ingot. I can make glass with the quartz. Is that lead that I need? And then a standard oxygen tank, I think, which is pretty straightforward to make, I think. Oh, there's some red grass. Here we go. Okay, now we're cooking.
With grass?
This is going to be the Promised Land. The land flowing with milk and honey. This is it. The Promised Land. The land of the Promised Land? The Promised Land? The promising land? The promiscuous land? There we go, the promiscuous. How do we end up here? Yeah, let's make it red, because red grass biome. Seamoth fragment. That'll give me titanium. Now the Seamoth fragment. They really want me to get that Seamoth. Alright, quartz, quartz. Has that got a thing in it? Yes! Oh, jeez! 30 seconds! Yeah, I was not paying attention to that at all. Man, I really need to keep an eye on my oxygen. I think we've only actually suffocated like once, maybe twice. But that is something I really need to keep an eye on. Oh, please be lead. Please be lead. Lead!
Huzzah!
Exactly what I need for the Seamoth. More quartz. Oh, gonna need all that quartz. I mean, I'll get the titanium from this, I suppose. Oh, you know what actually would be really cool? I'm assuming you can get on top of these. Can you build on top of it? Oh, boo. I think it moves kind of separate Oh, that would have been amazing if you could have built like a floating base. Because there's our island over there. But if we could have had like a little floating base on one of these things, that would have been sick. It just kept wanting me to slide off the side. Oh, that would have been the coolest thing ever. No, mountain base is the coolest thing ever, actually. That would have been second coolest thing ever. It would have been so hard to find, though. Because you'd try and put a beacon on it, and it would just slip off into the ocean, and you'd just never find your base again. There'd just be a roaming base. Maybe that's where we could put the radio. We could put the radio on the roaming base, and then we'll never know how to get there and what to do. I've got to get a new battery in my Sea Glide. Don't let me forget that. I've also got to make a Seamoth. So how do I make one of those? I think I have to make a vehicle bay. Let's see if we can make the vehicle bay. So that requires... Oh, that requires a lot as well. So it requires a titanium ingot, lube, and a power cell. Oh, power cell, not an oxygen tank. So I'm going to need 2 power cells. So I need 4 batteries and silicon rubber. Okay, let's have a look at silicon rubber first. Creepvine seed cluster. I don't think I have any of that. I have the lube, but not that. So I need the creepvine clusters, and I'm probably gonna need acid? Creepvine classed oppercussed. Yeah, yeah. Someone called the Bondulance. I'm having a strong... It made sense to me, okay?
Many minutes later.
Alright, that should be enough creepvine clusters. Acid! Yay! I found acid! You can get a whole bunch of these real quick, which is quite handy. Alright, we're back at the promised land, so I may as well pick up what's left in quartz. Because I'm still gonna need glass. That was it. That was what was left. Alright, well, back to big tube energy then.
A few minutes later.
So I'll be able to make one of these power cells, which means I can make the bay, but I'm not going to be able to make the Seamoth just yet. So I need a titanium ingot, some lube, and a power cell. Alright, so I can build the vehicle bay here. Here we go. Vehicles. Seamoth. Okay. So I need more glass, that's fine. I need the lube, that's fine. Power cell. I'm gonna need to make another titanium ingot. So I'm gonna need some titanium. Copper, that's the main thing. Copper is the main thing I need. I was looking down that list and I was like, I have all those things. Copper and titanium are the 2 biggest things I need. Alright, try not to drown. Number 1 rule of the sea, don't drown. Number 2 rule of the sea, build on a mountain. I'm not sure how that ends up being, how that works, but it is. I don't make the rules. Alright, well I got all the titanium I need now. Alright, let's go out of the promiscuous land into big tube energy. I'm hoping that we got enough quartz before, enough glass to be able to build the giant walkway. It's like the glass elevator if it was horizontal. It's not quite as exciting because we're not going to space. Well, eventually we are, I suppose, but not with the walkway. It's a less impressive glass elevator. Just remember not to steal fizzy lifting drinks. I need some glass and some lube. Alright, give me that. Sweet, sweet lube. Okay, I think I can make a Seamoth now. Alright. Come on. Come on! Come on! It's floating away. Use vehicle way. Oh, thank God. Seamoth
is a fast, safe mode of transport, but remember that swimming is good for your glutes and endorphin levels.
Hey, I already have an amazing ass. Thank you very much. Oh my God! It put the Seamoth on the beach. Is my Seamoth immediately beached?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
How do I get my Seamoth off of the land? Wait, what if I... Hold on. There's an unstuck button, right? So, if I go unstuck... No, that just unstucks me. I want the Seamoth unstuck. No! Please, someone tell me there's a way to fix it. Pulse cannon? Yeah, I guess. You reckon you can move the Seamoth with a pulse cannon? I can't believe we beached the Seamoth as soon as we built it. Look, that's a future Isaac's problem. I'm gonna build the propulsion cannon, And then I'm gonna go and make my glass walkway so that we can look down at it. We can look from on high at the beached Seamoth. No, it's fine. I meant to do that. That was intentional. It's for the memes.
It was for the memes, I swear.
So we need another battery and we need a wiring kit. So that's not too bad. Wiring kit and battery. Please tell me I have one more copper. Oh, I think I'm out of copper! Oh, I'm one copper short of a Happy Meal. I can't believe this. So I need a copper for the batteries to make the propulsion cannon. Look, all of that is if I need to go out again, which I will eventually, but not yet. So I'm gonna do the glass stuff now, and then I'll sort that when we go back out. Remember to like and subscribe. Just chuck that in there randomly as well. All right, so I want to build glass walkways. So if I do these ones first. There we go, look at that. Oh yeah, we love that. Unfortunately, it's not a glass floor as well, but still, pretty happy with that. And I should just be able to go... Oh, but it doesn't let you see through there. Well, I guess I can see on the side because it's glass, actually. So it's actually fine. This works perfectly fine. Oh, this is gonna look great. Man, imagine if this was your commute. You go up the tube. I mean, it is like a 10-minute ladder, but... assuming the ladder was instant, you go up the ladder, and then you walk across this glass walkway above the ocean. Be pretty hype. I can probably leave the ones at the end, to be honest, because that's not going to see anything anyway. So I need 2 more glass compartments, which requires 2 per each, I think. So I need 4 more glass, which requires 8 more quartz. And I want to make... Okay, I need plasteel ingots. Alright. So I need glass, which requires quartz, and I need plasteel, which requires lithium and titanium. So I need lithium, which is pretty straightforward to get, and I need more quartz. So if I go down into the labyrinthine caves of sadness, we can get a bunch of lithium, hopefully, get the plasteel ingots to build some of the large rooms, and then go out looking for some quartz.
Remember that materials you gather are the property of the All Terra Corporation. You will be liable to reimburse the full market price. Your current bill stands at 3 million credits.
You shut your mouth. Reimburse this. That sweet, sweet lithium. There we go. There's the lithium. So that gets me 2 ingots, which is all I need for now. So all I need to do now is figure out how on God's green earth I get out of here and back to the surface. I believe I'm going the wrong way.
4 hours later.
Alright, let's make some plasteel ingots. I can make 4 of them, so in theory, 2 large rooms. And then I'm just gonna need a whole bunch of
Glass.
Alright, we may as well go build those rooms. Put it there. And we'll put another one. Do I not have enough or something? Oh, wait. It's 2 plasteel ingots. 2 plasteel ingots. Do they not connect to each other? Why can't I build here? I can build on top, which is great, because I do want to do that, but why can't I build here? I could do it like that. You know what? Screw it. You want to be weird? Let's do it like this. Alright, quartz, titanium. That's what we're looking for. We need copper for another battery to build the propulsion cannon to move the sea glide. I mean the Seamoth, sorry.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I really wish I had another copper on me so I could have built the propulsion cannon. Wait, is there limestone around here actually? I might be able to do this. Because it is going to be much quicker if I can use the Seamoth instead of the sea glide. Oh, that's limestone. Please have copper. That was copper! Huzzah! Oh, the propulsion cannon's huge. Shoot item. Gee, it uses the power quickly. I'm assuming that's just because this is the Seamoth and it's heavy. Okay, that should be usable now. Just for good measure.
Okay, Seamoth time, baby.
Let's go to the promiscuous land. So if we just park the Seamoth here, can I then go and get back into that to get more oxygen? So I can kind of work at lower depths without having to go back up all the time. I need quartz and titanium. So metal salvage will do. Scanner room, that'll do as well. Alright, so I need to remove this one. Make that one glass. Remove this one. Make that one glass. That is the glass walkway done. Ah, she's beautiful. We can see the promiscuous land. Well, at least the beacon for it. That's exactly what I wanted. And then we want to build this. Bish bash bosh. Another hatch. Unfortunately, lots of hatches that take a long time. And then we have our large room. Can I get a ladder that goes up to the room above? It allows you to like stack the large rooms on top of each other, but then it doesn't seem like I can connect them. Can I only do it if they're like perfectly aligned in the same orientation? Does it have to be like that? There we go. Now we can go up to the top floor. If I put... Okay, well, I think I put something up there, but I don't know how to get up there now. Okay, let's put a hatch here. Don't worry, it'll all make sense in a minute. It won't, but trust. Now, will that connect? Oh, does that not reach all the way up? So if I build that maybe there? And then we ladder. How do I get up there? It looks like you can't just go straight on top. I have to figure out how to connect that large room into the multi-purpose room on top. The other alternative is that I could just use purely large rooms. I need a way to get on top of the structure, preferably without doing an absurd amount of parkour. You can't stack a multi-purpose room to a large room. Can large rooms only connect to large rooms? Can you not put tubes on them? Can they only go on the sides? Right, so I either have to build up with only the large rooms, or I have to go off the side. Yeah, I think I might have to attach to the side of this one over there, and then go up. Yeah, that's not gonna work there. I think this will have to be just an eye compartment. And then a multi-purpose room here. So if I do that, then I can build up via here. So I guess the plan will be to go... Look, that's as tall as the double, like the large one is now. 3 of those is the same size as 2 of these. But it's much cheaper and easier to get titanium than it is to get plasteel ingots. They were expensive. Alright, so this goes to here. This gives us a ladder. Now, is that to the top? No, it's not. Does that connect them? If I climb this ladder... Oh, I have to climb every single ladder. Oh no. I'm not going to be able to tube to the top. I can probably get on top of here now. Oh, almost. Come on, don't be like this. You Ow! I should not have done that. Oh god, now I have to go all the way down so that I can go back up again. Ow. Oh my god, I slipped off the side again. I think I'm just gonna have to suck it up with the ladders every floor. I think I'm just gonna have to build a big old tower of them and just pop up each of the stairs. I might actually have to build 2 towers here. There's no planes on the server as far as I'm aware, so we should be fine. Because I think I'm going to need to be able to hop between one and the other to get more height. I think if I go backwards and forwards, I should actually be able to basically go as high as I want. Because if we go here, that brings us out to here, which means I can build this there, but you won't be able to reach it because they won't connect to each other. What if I do a compartment here? We have a situation where we have some towers going on here. There's got to be a second tower there. So yeah, we're going to build up with 2 giant towers. We're not going to build them out of steel beams. We're going to build them out of titanium. And I think everything will turn out just fine. We haven't had any sort of, you know, large air vehicles crash anywhere. And I haven't seen a I haven't seen a second one, so I think we'll be fine.